Good morning, everyone. I am Alok Singh and I am presenting the estimate table text. In this slide, I will explain the step-by-step process to create a basic table in HTML. A table is used to store and the display data in row and column. In HTML, we use the table tag to store the table and inside it we use row and data tag to organize the information. Just like a registration or marksheet is in row and column. Same concept is used in HTML tables. Now that we know the basic concept, let's move the actual HTML code for the creating a table. ये सेक्शन के एंड और नेक्स्ट के स्टार्ट का सिग्नल है. This slide show an example of a simple HTML tables. The table tag is used to start the table and the border is set to 1 so that the line are visible. The first row is created using the tr tag. Inside it I have used ts tag which create a heading of a tables. I have used a ts tag which create the heading of the table, row number, name and marks. In the next row, the th tag are used to enter the actual data of the students. Row number 101, name Rahul and marks 85. This type of structure is commonly used in a school and college mark sheet. Estimate tables are mostly used in area where data must be properly organized in row and column. For example, mark sheet, attendance sheet, report, employee record, and data display system. Without table, data would look messy and difficult to understand. Attribute border. Add border around table cells. Padding. Add space between content and border with tab. टेबल के बीच में टेबल को हाइट एंड विड्थ देने के लिए हम इसका उपयोग करते हैं. अलाइन टेबल की पोजीशन को बताने के लिए हम पेज में कि हमारा टेबल्स कहाँ पर है हम इसका उपयोग करते हैं. Although tables are useful, they are not used everywhere. Tables are used only when data is in a proper structure format. For modern web design, div tag and preferred nowadays tables are mainly used for data, not for website layout. In this slide, different attributes of table are so these attributes are used to control the appearance of the table. So we can change the side alignment, border, and external spacing of a table by using these attributes. If if I increase the table become wider. If I increase the padding, the space inside is should increase. These tags are used to separate the different section of a table. The TS tag is used for the heading part, the T body for the main data, and the T food is used that total. This type of structure is called semantic structure. Become it given meaning to each part of the table. In advanced table 2, we divide the table into three parts: header, body, and footer. This method is used in large database and database. In this section, the use to the header, body, footer, and header cell. These tags are used to separate the different section of the table. The tip tag is used to the heading part and the T body for the main data and the T food is used for the total table style. There are three ways to apply style on the table. Inline CSS is used inside the table. Internal CSS is written in the style section and the external CSS is written in the separate file. Among them, external CSS is the best because it keep the HTML file clean. Professionally, website mostly use external CSS. Different table layout are used for the different purpose. Many tables are small and simple, while some are big or complex design. Depending on the data, the layout of the table is section. मेन हमारा जो HTML जो बॉर्डर है वो CSS में कितना यूज होता है बॉर्डर हो गया पैडिंग बैकग्राउंड टेक्स्ट लाइन एंड विड्थ एक्सेट्रा कॉमन टेबल पैटर्न मीन हम लोग डिफरेंट टेबल लेआउट फॉर द वेरियस डेटा प्रेजेंटेशन नीड पैटर्न में बहुत सारे पैटर्न होते हैं जैसे स्ट्राइप्ड रो हावर इफेक्ट सॉर्टेबल कॉलम्स एंड फिक्स हेडर responsible table design making table mobile friendly nowadays most people view website on the mobile device so it is important the estimate tables adjust according to the screen size this is known the responsible design now a non-responsible table create a bad user experience. To make table suitable for small screen and use we use different technical horizontal scrolling allow users to scroll left and right columns stacking move data vertically priority based visual display only the most important column labels it is three labels first estimate structure and second area labels and scope attribute and third is screen reader compatibility mobile first table design to make table suitable for the small screen we use a different technique nowadays most people view website on mobile device so I it is the important that estimate table exists according to the screen size. Now we are moving toward the conclusion to the presentation. This slide mainly help it is separating section and making the presentation more clear and professionally. This is the end of my presentation on estimate table tech. Thank you everyone for the giving me this opportunity. I would be happy to answer if you have any question. Thank you.